Episode 6 of Agatha All Along, in my opinion, is, and this is by far the worst episode of this show. You guys are saying it in the comments. I was trying to hold out hope. You guys are 100% right. This is getting to acolyte level bad. The only good thing is that they didn't try to split this episode into two parts because it is a 50-minute episode. I don't think it felt like 50 minutes, but God, this episode sucked. And even with like the bad writing and the surprise cameo aside, my biggest issue with this, I'm just going to get into it right out of the gate. I've come to accept the fact that we can get Marvel projects that aren't connected to the bigger MCU. I've come to terms with that and I've accepted that. I'm totally okay with that. What I don't like about this, and especially this episode, is it completely breaks canon and completely misses the point of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. And that bugs the hell out of me because it's so blatant too. So, as you know from last episode, we have Billy Maximoff now. And the way he's back is it's not great. It's not like the worst thing I've seen, but the way he is back completely, in my opinion, breaks canon to Multiverse of Madness. Because the entire point of that is Scarlet Witch, an immensely powerful witch, probably one of the most powerful magic users on Earth for sure. And then with the Darkhold makes her by far the most powerful witch on Earth easily. And somehow, with all of that magic and power, and specifically location spells, misses the fact that her son is in the same fucking world as her. How? The entire point of that movie is trying to find her kids, and she breaks worlds for that, and yet somehow he's just next door.
Griffin and I usually talk a little bit before these things, and I had a defense for it, but he since demolished my defense, so I'm not going to get into it. But uh,
It sucks.
as I've been saying, I'm not the target audience for this, and not for a reason that you may think. I just it's nothing really happens. We get
No.
like a big flashback episode, a lot of Billy. I think the actor's terrific. I think he's giving it his all.
I
I
agree.
would say that the best two things about this episode were, you know, Billy's acting, well, not Billy's acting skills, but the kid that plays Billy's acting abilities and the cameo that we got was pretty sweet because I happen to like that particular
I love
actor
that
and
actor.
character.
Yeah.
But other than
Wait,
that,
you love the character? I thought you hated the character.
I'll tell you about it afterwards because I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. But yeah, man, and he's just, I get it, flashback episode, but as Griff and I spoke a little bit about in our Penguin review, our last episode, that had a giant flashback episode, but it was done much better than this. The exposition that they gave to the character of Sophia is something where they failed here. I mean, yeah, we got a little bit of the background story, who he was, what he was doing, and how he is who he is now. Okay, but it just it didn't land with me. I mean, if any of you guys are out there and you guys are loving this shit, hey man, more power to you. Congratulations. I am just, oh, there's one more good thing about this. There's only 3 episodes left.
True, 2 more weeks, which I think is even better. But no, you're right. Locke's acting skills are really great. I think all the actors in this show do a great job. But it's funny that Penguin in this show had flashback episodes in the same week. And just piggybacking off what you're saying, the Penguin told us things that we didn't know, but that elevated the character and that showed what they went through. Here, they spent 40 minutes on something that we already knew. There was probably like 5, 10 minutes that we didn't know, and that did help the character. But other than that, we really didn't need 40 minutes of it. And I think that's our biggest issue with it is that just nothing happened. I will say, it is funny watching episode 1 on the other end outside of the illusion. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah,
But
I would agree. I keep saying this, man. There better be some Doctor Doom tie. It would make sense to me. You don't have to show him. I don't have to
yeah,
see him, but he's got to be involved somehow. It wouldn't save the show, but it would just
yeah.
make it better.
And I also have I have a question for all you guys out there, and then for Edward. And we know from WandaVision that colors and the colors of the witches are extremely important. We've seen like all the witches have their color, and their color represents some way in their house, whether it be the flowers or in some other decoration. So her mom, Agatha's mom, is a blue witch. Agatha is purple. Mephisto is red. Am I reaching at straws here, or do we think that's a possibility, especially since the mother's comments in a couple of episodes ago about here being had a bad feeling at birth, like almost an evil hell spawn with how she saw her child.
No, I think that's a logical conclusion that
May
Mephisto's
never
her dad.
happen. It, I have zero hopes for anything to happen at this point. We still have yet to see the castle. Dude, there are actually still a couple of questions we do have. Ignoring the trailers, we still don't know who the mystery witch is. It could be assumed that it is Aubrey Plaza's character. We still have yet to confirm that she is actually Death, but other than that, 2 weeks, 3 episodes. We're almost there. We're so close. And then
Yeah,
after this, hopefully Captain America's better. And honestly, it probably I think it's all but guaranteed to be.
it damn well better be.
If you want to see how a flashback episode is truly done and our thoughts about it, go check out our episode review for the most recent episode of The Penguin. It is so well done. And as I said, this is a perfect way to do a flashback, and it is by far, at this moment, the best episode of The Penguin.
Absolutely. Take care, guys.